password. Okay, how we can change it. So these kind of things we discuss in the last session, guys. Okay, now, and let me see, guys, here. The digital language commands, so whatever we said, grant and revoke. So how these commands we are going to be using to giving permissions as well as to taking permissions from the users. Okay, so that we will see it now. Let me go for C, guys, here. So now, up to what we discuss here means creating user and giving permissions to the user to connectivity. And later, if you want to create so to a networking problem. Guys, now all of you audible? So guys, now are you visible, guys? Are you hearing my voice now? Now disturbance. So my voice is not clear. Check, guys, once again, check it. Guys, now clear or not clear? Yeah. Okay, clear now. Right, guys. So yesterday, in the last session, the last week we started here. So how to create a new user and later how to permissions to the users and how we can changing passwords of a particular user. Okay. So up to there we discussed in the last class, guys. And later, let you see now. The next one is called as a here observe privileges. Okay, privileges. So here basically privilege is nothing but right, or else we can say permission. So basically in database, guys, how many types of privileges we have it here and what are those? Okay, now. So there are two types of privileges we have it, guys, in database. First one we called as system privileges. Okay, first one is called as a system privileges. And the second one we called as a object privileges. Second one is called as a object privileges. So there are two privileges we have it, guys, system and object. So what is system privilege and what is object privilege? Let me see, guys, here. The first of all, we will discuss about system privileges now. Let you see. So basically these privileges are given by database administrator. Okay, a normal user, he can't give this system privileges or system permissions. Okay, so what it was saying here, these privileges are giving by database admin. Okay, database administrator is only having the right to give the system privileges to the users. Okay, now, and what kind of privileges are called as a system privileges means there are so many privileges are there, like creating table privilege, creating synonym privilege. Okay, so creating view privileges. Okay, now, so like this creating indexes privilege. There are so many privileges we have it here. Okay, in this any privilege, if you want to give to the particular user or users, then database administrator was giving what now permissions, and these permissions are called as a system privileges or system permissions we called. Okay, let you see how this system privileges the administrator is giving to users means they have a one syntax here, guys. Okay, by using of the command was grant command. So grant, and later I need to pass my system privilege. Okay, which type of system privilege do you want to send here? So the system privilege name. Okay, to whom that user name you need to give it here. To whom the user name you have to give it now. Okay, now let you see, guys. Let you see and come back here. So now my administrator was caught. Okay, right. So now I just go to set here. So administrator is caught. Right. And now we can see. So in the last session, we created one user, and the user name is what now? A. The user name is what now? A. Suppose, guys, here that user is connected now. Okay, the user is connected, name is A, and the user password is A, and the user password is 123. So now yesterday, on Saturday, not yesterday, on Saturday, so we created one new user. The username is A and password is 123, and he was connected now. But guys, here this user is having which kind of system privileges this person is having. Okay, now. So this user is having which type of, that means what kind of the system privileges are there by this user do you want to know. So whenever you want to know about this user is having which type of system privileges, do you want to know it? Do you want to know it? This user is having which type of system privileges? Do you want to know it? Then there is a one data dictionary, guys, here, and the data dictionary is called as a session underscore privilege. The data dictionary is called as what now? Session underscore privilege. So that means, okay, if we want to know, okay, know about system privileges, know about the system privileges of a particular user in Oracle database, then we follow, or then we use a data dictionary. Then we use a data dictionary. Okay, use a data dictionary is what is here? Session underscore privilege, PRIVS, session underscore privilege. So with the help of this data dictionary, I can see a particular user which type of privileges he have it, which type of system privileges he have it. That information I can see it by using of a session privilege data dictionary. Okay, so now clear the statement, all of you. The session privilege data dictionary purpose, all of you understand? Come on, guys, all of you understand the session privilege? Okay, right. And let you see, guys, let you see, I was connected, which user is connected? A user is connected. And this user want to know what kind of system privileges he have it. What kind of system privileges he have it. Okay, if they want to know, then they're calling select star from session underscore privileges. Okay, this data dictionary he was calling. So whenever he was calling this data dictionary, let you see what it was happening, guys. Okay, fine. And this user is having only one privilege, that is called as a create a session privilege. Okay, this user is having only one privilege, that is called a creating session privilege. Okay, that means creating session privilege is nothing but connectivity permission is nothing but create session privilege is nothing but connectivity permissions. So my point carefully identify, guys. Okay, I'm repeating here. Create session privilege is nothing but this user is having only one system privilege, that is create session. Create session privilege is nothing but connectivity permission. Connectivity permission. Connectivity permission, you have it. Okay, now. Okay, but he don't have it other than connectivity. Other than connectivity, there is no other system privileges or system permissions of this user. Up to now, all of you clear? Come on, guys. Up to now, all of you clear? I'm waiting for your response here. Okay, right. So now he was having only connectivity permission, but now this user try to creating a table. Okay, let you see. So now this user creating table, create a table. Okay, test one, serial number integer and some name I have to take varchar of some size. Okay, now tell me, guys, this A user is trying to creating a new table. This A user is trying to creating a new table. Then tell me, this creating table permissions, this A user is having or not having? Not having. So this creating table permissions, the user A is not having. Yes or no? So that's why when I try this to create this user, what it was happened, it was showing error. What it was happened, it was showing error and saying insufficient privilege. That means you don't have this right. That means you don't have this right. That means you don't have this right to create a table. Why? Because a user is having only the permission of a create session. Nothing but login permission only there. Connectivity permission only there. But he doesn't have any other permissions. So that's why without taking permission from the administrator to create a table, then this user is impossible to create a new table in database. Okay, now. So up to here, this is what it was happening. So now what it was going to do, now a user want to create a table in Oracle database. Now a user wanted permission from the administrator na. If a user want to create a table, then a user is required permission from administrator na. Yes or no? Yes. So that means now this creating table permissions are given by admin. So now what it will do, admin will be taking the which permission guys here. So creating table permission required. Which permission is required guys here? Creating table permission is required. So creating table permission was given by who? Administrator. And our administrator, who is that guys? Who is your administrator here? Yes, our administrator is Scott. So let you see, the Scott want to go for to connecting first. Scott and the password is Tiger connected. And now he was giving one of the system privilege. Now administrator is giving one of the system privilege. The privilege name is called as a create table. The system privilege name is called as a create table. To which user? Come on guys, to which user? Yeah, to user A. So to user A, and now we can see to execute. Yes, grant is succeeded. Grant is succeeded. And after getting the create table permissions, now let you see A user is now, and now he was creating now. But before creating, now this A user is having how many system privileges now? How many system privileges now? Yes, two privileges as of now this user. One is login permission, is nothing but activity permission, and second one is called as a creating table permission. So creating table permission. Now you have it two permissions now. So he was successfully connected guys. So because of reason connectivity permission he have it. He was successfully connected guys because of the reason he have a successfully connected means he have a permission of connectivity. And now he have a creating table permission also. But guys here let you see now a user is creating a new table now. Now observe. Now can you see guys, can I create a table now? Now a user can create a table now. Okay, right. Let us see what it was happen after taking creating table permissions from the administrator. Then user try to create a new table. Then what it was happening, you can see now. Okay, but again still it was having the error. So no privilege on table space this users. Okay, now your very important thing is what now? If you have a creating table permissions, still we are not created. Still we are not created. Why sir? Why sir means here administrator was given permission for creating table, but administrator is not giving or not allocating memory for you now. Yes or no? So he is not allocating table memory because table is an object. When I store this object, I need some memory, but that memory was not assigned or not granted to you. So administrator is not given the memory space. okay, memory space permissions to user A. That's why user A is not or is unable to create a table. Yes. Then what he required now? Now tell me guys, now A user what he was required now? Which permission is required now? Yes, memory permission. A required memory permissions. So memory permissions also given by who? Memory permissions also given by who? Yes, administrator. So now he will give it. Now who is our admin here? Scott, Tiger, connected. Now he was giving one more system privilege. The system privilege name is unlimited. Unlimited. Okay, unlimited table space. To whom? To A. Now he was going to be granted now. After granted, now A user is connected, guys. 1, 2, 3. And now tell me, guys, A user as of now, how many system privileges he have it? How many system privileges he have it? 3. So 3 privileges as of now. Let you see. First one is login permissions. Second one is memory permission. And third one is creating table permission. So it is a sequence order. First, connectivity permission. Next, memory allocation permission. Next, creating table permission. Okay, fine. So now can you tell me, guys, now can I create a table? This user A can create a table now. Come on. Yes, he can create. Now after creating a table, okay, now this user can see in this database, okay, how many tables now? As of now, only one table was there, and the table is a test1. But guys, here this test1 table, whenever the user is calling here, then there is no rows. And now tell me, guys, this test1 table owner, who is the owner of this test1 table? Okay, so only A is the owner. So A is a owner, that's why he can open his table, but no records, and there is no data, so he can see it. So now what he was doing here, now he want to insert the data into his own table. Okay, now because this table owner is A, then automatically he is a boss. He is a boss means he can retrieve his table data, he can insert his table data, he can update his table data, he can delete data. Okay. Let you see those operations can perform or not. Insert into test1, sending values of serial number 101, some name is Sai. Successfully inserted. After inserted, you want to store the permanent. Then what we want to do, guys? Permanent storing purpose. Yes, we need to commit. So he was successfully committed, guys, and later he will be come back his table. Yes, your data permanently saved. If you want to do any updation here, so update test one set serial number 1 where serial number 101. Okay, then you can update. If you want to permanently update, use commit, and finally you just call your table test one and see you are permanently updated. And he want to delete now, so delete from test one and where serial number is equals to 1. So if you want to delete permanent, you just commit, and finally okay, he can see the table information, the test one now see. So that means once the user, the administrator, once that administrator was given memory space permission and create table permission, then he can happily creating his own tables. Now he can create any number of tables. He can inserting the data his own table, you can updating the data his own table, he can deleting data from his own table, you can selecting data, commit, rollback, everything he can do it, because this table owner is A. So he is the owner, he is the boss, so he can have all permissions on each table, he can do anything. But here when it was happen, first you have to take a permission from administrator. One is a connectivity permission, one is a memory allocating permission, and one is a creating table permissions. Okay now? So these permissions after you can create your table. So once you creating your own table means you are the owner, you are the boss for that table. So you have all rights on your table, on his table test one. So that's why you can do any operation. Okay now. So now this is what see every step-by-step security. Now are you identified now? Now you understand the step-by-step security? What is the mean by step-by-step security? All of you understand? Okay, yes. But guys, see, let's see. Now this user A is having a total of how many system privileges means he having total 3 privileges are there. Okay, now 3 privileges are there. Okay, suppose this user is creating one more object, create a synonym S1 for table test 1. Let you see guys, this A user now he was trying to another object on test 1 that is called a synonym. What is synonym? You will be seeing in the next class. Okay, now don't worry. So now he was trying to create a synonym object. But tell me guys, this user is having a permission of creating synonym object? No, he doesn't. So when he try to without permission, suppose he try to creating synonym object, let me see what happened. Insufficient privileges. In the same to same, this user is trying to creating view. So create view v1 as a select star from test one. Okay now, so what is view also we are discussing the next topic only, view and synonyms, so don't worry about it. Let you see. So now view is created, but guys tell me, your A user is having the view permission here? Okay, you doesn't have it, and you're also saying insufficient privileges. Okay, so now it means what you understand, guys. A user want to create any object, either table or view or synonym or indexes or sequences, any object, stored procedure, function, any object he want to create in your database, then particularly the user should have a permissions. So without the permissions of administrator, even though you can't do a small operation also in database. Okay, so now we can understand step by step. Slowly we are getting answer how why databases are well secured, why databases are highly secured means. Now I think you are a little bit understanding slowly. So now understanding or not? Now understand na databases are highly secured. Now getting my point now? Yes. Okay. So now a user want to create a one synonym, guys, but he is unable to create because he doesn't have a permission. Now who want to give a permission? Administrator. Now let you go for admin, squad, tiger, and he was giving which permission? Create. Create which permission, guys? Synonym. To whom? To user, sorry, to A1. So after this, let you see your A user. Now how many permissions you have it A user as of now? There are 4 system privileges you have it. Let you see, guys. Now creating synonym privilege also he got it now. Yes or no? Okay, right. So now tell me, guys, now can I create my synonym now? Come on, guys, can I create a synonym now? Now you can see, yes, E was created. So why E was created means, yes, you have a permission now to create a synonym. But guys, suppose this user, now you try to create a view. Can I create a view object now? No, he can't. Why? Because why he can't? Yes, because he don't have a permissions. Now, suppose he wanted a view creation permission. Again, who will be give it here? Our administrator, Scott, and he will be give it like this: grant, create, view to a user. Then after a user is connected, and now he has a total 5 privileges as of now. Yes, so he is having a view privilege also. Now once you got it view privilege, then tell me, guys, this user can create a view now. Yes, he can. Okay, so view also successfully created. So now this user has a permissions to create a table, to create a synonym, to create a view. So now this A user have a permission to create a table. So he was created test one table, he was created synonym, he was created view. Okay now. So these are called as a system privileges, how the administrator is granting to a user. All of you clear this concept, system privileges? Okay, na? Right. So this is one of the privilege in your database. Okay, how the system privileges are providing by administrator. So we discuss in this session. Okay, na? And the tomorrow session we will go for object privileges. What is the mean by object privileges and what are those and how these object privileges we need to provide to the users by administrators, so that we will see. Okay na? So step by step, one by one we can see. Okay, right. So right guys, and tomorrow we will meet for object privileges class. Okay, right guys, thank you, good night.